Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happenings Today YouTube channel. Some few days ago, the whole world woke up with a real shock when Queen Elizabeth passed on. A lot of reactions followed it. Some Nigerians also living in Nigeria paid their homages and tributes to them. Of course, Yusuf Dati had gone all out, went down to UK to drop some flowers, also to pay his respect to the late Queen Elizabeth. Well, as we speak, President Muhammad Buhari have decided to pay his tribute, but his tribute right now is bringing a lot of reactions within Nigeria, as some other persons and some other people feel, should I call it, going back to history, seem to be opening up different reactions. Well, before we go into the newspaper to find out what it is he said that is causing Southeast to begin to look into history again, we'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button beside it. You see a bell notification icon, please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update the channel on you. According to the news, the President, Major General Muhammad Buhari, retired as at Saturday, said the United Kingdom under the late Queen Elizabeth stood by Nigeria during horrid times. He said that the United Kingdom during the Civil War between 1967 and 1970 supported the unity of Nigeria, adding that the Queen visited the country twice before her demise. The President spoke during a condolence visit to the British High Commissioner to Nigeria, Catriona Leong, at her residence in Abuja on Saturday. He was represented by the Secretary to the Government to the Federation, that's Boss Mustafa. Buhari said in a quote, "We have maintained very close ties with the monarchy. She was a very gracious and elegant queen. For the purpose of remembrance, the fact is that 90% of Nigerians do not know any monarch in the UK other than the Queen. We welcome the new king and we look forward to a strong working relationship with the United Kingdom." That's UK. They have been a very strong ally even in the midst of our difficult times. During the Biafra War, they stood for the indivisibility of the Nigerian state, supported and even ensured that we overcame that problem. We are partnering to deal with the insurgencies so that it doesn't overwhelm us. They have always stood as a very strong ally. Buhari added, the head of the Commonwealth to which we belong, not only that, she was the head of state for 3 years from 1960 to 1963. And when we became a republic, she ceased to be. We have had very close ties with the Queen. She visited the country twice, first in 1953 when she spent about 20 days visiting different towns, and the second was in 2003 during President Olusegun Obasanjo's tenure. Leong has said on Friday that the condolence book will be opened at the High Commission office in the Central Business District area of Abuja from September 12th to 16 and on the 19th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. daily. Charles has been proclaimed king. King Charles III was on Saturday afternoon proclaimed as the king. The event held at St. James Palace, which is the most senior royal palace in the United Kingdom. The event was steeped in an ancient tradition and political symbolism. Charles had emerged as the king following the death of his mother, Queen Elizabeth. But Saturday event ascendance to the throne. The Queen died peacefully on Thursday at her Balmoral estate in Scotland. The Washington Post reported that the Ascension Council convened on Saturday for what was considered a constitutional formality to recognize Charles' sovereignty. He read and signed an oath to uphold the security of the church in Scotland, where there is a separation of powers between the church and the state. All right, going forward, a lot of Nigerians have reacted to that. One Uju also reacted, that has been causing a lot of resonance on social media. But right now, lots of Nigerians have been reacting, judging the fact that when you talk about Biafra, when you talk about 1967 to 1970, history is always being spoken about, and some regions, some Nigerians do not take it very lightly because it formed a lot when it comes to history of Nigeria. Now, a lot of people are shouting and screaming that now that the president has said that, and that clearly shows where the superpowers were during the 1967 and 1970 saga. But then the president have taken time to explain why the Queen and why UK were standing in for Nigeria, because they wanted unity of Nigeria and not the disintegration of Nigeria. A lot of people from Southeast have said to react to this. But before we go to what people are saying, some hours before now, Adamu had told Nigerians, in fact, it was very specific. He told the Southeasterners to convert UNN, University of Nigeria, to Queen Elizabeth University, and more like an honor, honor to her and the role she played in Nigeria. Ohanes Ndibo got very vexed over that. He said, look, we have enough of Queen Elizabeth's names in some of our major structures. They made mention of the one in Umuahia. Umuahia said that they had to change the name to suit the late monarch, Queen Elizabeth, that just passed on. That instead, they should actually look into the north to see how they can change one of their strong assets, as one of their historical assets, to reflect also the honor given to the late Queen of England. Be that as it may, Nigerians are dragging it all out here. As somebody here says, as long as Peter Obi is here to finally rescue this drowning country, I do not care anymore what happened in the Civil War. Past is past, and it can't help us either. Just vote Peter Obi. Let's retake our country that our forefathers fought to see the good of their children. The same reason our fathers fought the war is the same reason we have chosen to vote Peter Obi, to have a working nation. All right. Another person here is saying, story. Let us see how the late Queen Elizabeth will come and save Nigeria again in 2023. Okay, but let me look at this. Let's look at this. Let's, for once, because Nigerians are really talking, let's look at this critically. I honestly, I think some persons have been talking different things, really, but I want to look at it from the perspective of unity. If you look at a country that have what it takes, should I say, the capacity to be a better country, united, and you see the potential, even though the country itself is